All right, for all my Forex traders out there, okay, I'm going to show you in this video how we nailed the exact low on the GBP, okay? And I'm going to specifically show you how, if all you did was pay attention to these splashes, okay, these purple splashes and these green splashes, all right, if that's all you did, I'm going to show you how to catch exact lows and exact highs in any Forex market. Let's do it. Alright guys, what is up? It's Mark here at DinoTrading.com, the world's #1 resource on learning how to trade real price action. Okay, we don't mess with any of these indicator nonsense, and I'm pretty excited to show you something special here in this video. Okay, I've programmed a really nice way to drill down on a microscopic level using full automation, okay, to catch turning points in the Forex markets. Alright, and one thing I'm going to explain to you guys, alright, is that, listen, I know that you guys love your indicators, right? I know you love your MACD and your Bollinger Bands and your RSI and your stochastics. And here's the thing, man, all right, before we get into this video, okay? In order to find success, you have to get rid of your indicators, right? I hate to say that to you. I hate to break your heart, okay? But there is no indicator in the world that's ever going to teach you price action, right? Indicators by the definition is lagging, whereas price action techniques are predicting, right? There's a difference between lagging tools and predictor tools. Anyway, so let me walk you through my 3-step process, guys. I think you're going to find this very simple. I think anybody can do this, and I feel pretty confident that by the time you finish this video, you're going to see that the Forex markets reward discipline and patience. All right, so let's get at it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to transform this chart right here, and I'm going to turn it into a price action chart. All right, let's just label this here so we don't get confused. This is the T-bar chart, right? What this chart allows us to do is actually two things. Okay, it's very helpful in predicting the starting point of a trend, but also, if you ask me, what I find more important is it's very good at telling me the perfect place to place my stop. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to overlay one of my filters here. Okay, watch this. I'm going to slap on my trend filter, and we're going to see what it does to the chart. Okay, so you know, whenever you guys fire this up, it's in the strategies folder in your NinjaTrader. All right, and all you're looking for is this button here that says enabled. All right, there's an enabled button here. It's actually a checkbox. All I'm going to do is check this box and hit OK. And kaboom, just like that, the filter will automatically splash your chart. Okay, I'm using a kind of a funny word there, splash, but I guess draw is a better word. It'll draw or splash, okay, really nice and obvious trend lines. Okay, if you guys have seen my videos before, if you're, long-time subscribers to the channel, then you know that trend lines are magical. Don't ask me why, okay? I don't care why they're magical. All I know is that trend lines work, right? So what I've programmed this trend filter to do, okay, is basically set you guys up with armed status and trigger status. Okay, what does that mean? Well, whenever you see these purple splashes, or let's call it these purple trend lines right here, okay, that means that the market is armed, okay, where you're starting to potentially think about looking for longs, but you don't actually go long just yet. You want to wait for the trigger. Make sense? And so, as you can see here, guys, there's only 2 statuses, right? I've tried to make this so simple that even your 6-year-old could understand how to use this, okay? There's only 2 statuses, okay? You're either armed, and this is your alert. You don't start taking trades just yet, but you're on the alert. After you're on the alert, you're waiting for the trigger. What's the trigger? It's your entry into the trade. Make sense? So essentially, if I dumb this down for you, the purple is your arm status and the greens are your trigger status. So let's take a look at some entries, all right? Let's take a look and see how these entries actually print on your charts. Well, let's really zoom in here, okay? Let's just get rid of all this text here and zoom in, okay? Now, I hope this is visible to you guys, sometimes on a black background, I guess depending on your your screen size. This might be a little bit difficult to see, but I hope you get the general idea. All right. There's a purple trend line right here. That's your armed status. Now, above the purple, there's also a green trend line. That's your trigger. Okay. So as you can see, the trigger trend line, okay, actually got you in to this trade. This is exactly where the entry happened. And of course, guys, your stop gets placed 1 pip below the swing low. Okay. Very simple. Nothing super complicated about this. Not exactly brain surgery. And good luck trying to figure out entries, okay, on this type of garbage indicator chart, right? Never going to happen. So when this trade actually got filled, okay, what the market's telling you is a lot of things came together. Okay, this is called confluence, guys. If you guys have never heard of confluence, look it up. It's essentially a metric for traders that force you to wait for several things to all come together, okay? They all have to line up, all right, in one direction, and only when all of those things come together does the trade actually get filled, right? And if we zoom out and see exactly how this trade played out, I mean, it was just, I mean, this was a 150 pip winner, guys, right? 150 pips, okay? Now, that's not a small amount. This is a pretty significant winner using nothing more than a simple set of trend lines, right? And if I spin this forward into the next couple sessions, I mean, you can kind of see that it's pretty accurate, man, right? More often than not, when you get the purple splashes and the greens, right? Purple and green, you see higher prices, right? Like here's the purple, here's the green. Let me put an arrow there, right? So just like that, another 100 pips, right? Almost 250 pips in 2 trading sessions. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, hey, Mark, what happens if the market gets stretched a little bit and, you know, maybe you're trying to look for a bit of a pullback? Okay, so how do the shorts look? Okay, well, if you're watching your favorite Forex market, okay, and you feel like it's a little overstretched and you feel pretty confident that the market's going to pull back a little bit, right? So you're looking to potentially open up a short position. Well, guys, all you got to do is do the same thing, all right, and pop on my filter. Okay, so just like before, we're going to open up our strategy window. We're going to pop on the shorts, as you can see right here. And guys, all you have to do is hit this checkbox that says enabled. All right, it's very simple. And when you pop on the shorts, this is what it's going to look like. Let's really do the same thing we did before. Let's zoom in, find that purple and that red. Okay, so let's do the exact same thing we did before. Okay, I've really zoomed in. Again, I hope you guys can see this. All right, here's the purple. Right? And now since we're looking for shorts, we don't want to see greens. We want to see reds, right? So here is a nice red right there. Okay, that's it looks like it might be a flat line, but it's actually a very ever so slightly angled line, right? This red trend line right here. And again, let me just zoom in, show you where the entry is. Okay, so the entry happens right here when it breaks the red. Okay, stop gets placed 1 pip above the swing high. Okay, and again, if I zoom out, we see how this trade played out. I mean, it was just, I mean, it was an amazing short trade, right? I mean, I think this ran for about 130 pips. Again, not a small amount, right? 130 pips. If you can grab 130 pips, heck, if you can grab 100 pips every day, then you're dominating 99% of those other traders in the Forex market who are trading garbage like this, right? Let them have their indicators, let them have their MACD and their Bollinger Bands, right? This is a simple, ridiculously simple sequence of a very popular Forex trading strategy that I've programmed to help you capture nice turning points in the market in both directions, right? Here's the long and here's the short. All right, so that'll do it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something about how to use trend lines with your Forex trading. If you'd like to learn more about this particular trend line trading strategy that I've programmed, feel free to get in touch. Happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.